Ladies and gentlemen, this is the sound and sweet music you'd hear if you own a Maserati. Every single day, you'd be able to hear this. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where I have this beautiful 2021 Maserati Ghibli S behind me, and it has over $10,000 worth of options. I want to see if it is worth it for you guys for this spec, for that amount of money and options. Now, it is a beautiful blue Emizione color, all right, which is blue emotion. And it has the GT Sport package, which brings up the sportiness level top notch, but there's still some things that is missing on it, so it may be hit or miss for you guys, and especially for the extra $10,000 in price. Maybe you swap some options or just get the full Grand Sport. I want to know what you guys think, but let's just get straight to this spec. All right, guys, so I'm here at Maserati Alfa Romeo Daytona Beach, where I have this beautiful blue Emizione 2021 Maserati Ghibli S. All right, now this has, again, the GT Sport package, which gives it some more styling cues than it would normally have for just a regular S model and not a Grand Sport model. All right, so GT Sport package is going to give you a few things. Well, the exterior is really where it shines because you get the nice rear diffuser here, all right, with the back bumper setup. All right, you have the big honeycomb grille over those exhaust tips. You have the nice sporty glossy black rear diffuser down there in the center as well, and you just get that overall shape that you would get on the Grand Sport model. All right, you also get right up front the nice front fascia, front bumper, the Grand Sport front bumper, all right? So you have your black side blades, all right? You have your big air intakes, your big grille and air intake down there in the center, your black glossy lip as well, all right? And then you have the new grille for 2021, which shows you the 3D look, all right? The insert that kind of gives it more depth and more aggressive styling for the 2021 model year. And then you have the big Trident there, which gives you that nice level 2 autonomous driving package that all Maseratis shouldn't do without. These things are phenomenal as far as technology goes. Now, since this is just a GT Sport package, you only get the bi-xenon headlamps, which are the old headlamps that you've had since 2021. We'll get more into looking at those later. Just look at this paint. This blue Emizione metallic paint is just gorgeous. Do you see that sparkle and flake? Wow, guys. I love the look of this. We'll kind of step back and see it from the front. Man, the sun just really brings that out, shines it up. I love it. You get 20-inch dark Paseo wheels for this GT Sport package. So you can see the dark finish with the aluminum mixed in. You see the dark insignia right there with the Maserati Trident there. And you also get brake calipers that are painted. All right, so you do have blue brake calipers with the white Maserati script. Brembo brakes all around, and these are drilled rotors because it is the S model, which means you have the 424 horsepower variant. All right, so you get that as well. So it kind of helps round out this spec. Now, I know we kind of briefly went through the back, but if you guys haven't seen it yet, 2021 comes with these nice boomerang tails that just look so good illuminated. Ghibli badge right there in chrome, Maserati insignia in chrome, and the S badge over there as well, letting you know again that you have the higher horsepower variant. Again, you can tell with the S badge, the drilled rotors, and then once we take a look inside underneath the hood, you will also be able to tell with the blue shield that says V6 on it. But with that said, I just kind of want to go over this exterior spec for you guys so you can see how beautiful this thing looks with the dark Paseo wheels in 20 inches and this blue Emizione paint, the metallic paint with the GT Sport package, the more aggressive sporty package. It just all meshes together so well. And wow, just this in the sun, it's a sight to see. And again, under the hood, in case you guys forgot, that blue shield means you have the 424 horsepower, 428 pound-feet, twin turbo, 3-liter V6 that takes you up to 178 miles per hour for your top speed. 0 to 60 is in 4.9 seconds. Now this is paired with the 8-speed ZF transmission, and this is one of the Ferrari-derived engines, or should I say, Ferrari helped with the development of these engines. So this is going to be one of the last of this breed because, again, we know that Maserati has already started developing their own engines, and that the MC20 and that Nettuno engine is a testament of what Maserati can do. So I don't have any doubt that Maserati is going to put a beast into the next Maserati Ghibli. I mean, the Trofeo is already something to be just really sought after and to gawk over, but that is also, again, a paired up with Ferrari derived teamwork kind of engine. So with that said, Maserati will be good on the engines, but I definitely want to see what's going to be next for the Ghibli, what's going to really set it apart as far as the powertrain when it comes to its competitors. We don't want to open up the trunk lid like a peasant, right? We don't want to use our button inside, our key fob, or even the button under the Maserati insignia. No, we want to use our $600 option out Maserati hands-free power trunk lid, where I'll kick down the center and it won't work, but we'll try it again. Third time's normally a charm. Right down the center, oh, it didn't work again. And you know what, guys? I bet it's because the key fob isn't on me. So let's do this in real time, all right? No edits here. The key fob is in the car. All right, so I'm gonna dangle the key fob so you guys can see. And maybe you just learned something there, that you can't open up the key fob, or sorry, you can't open up the trunk lid without a key fob, at least with you. So, kick down the center. There you go, you see it open. You see I didn't press it, I was holding it by the tag. All right, so that was my mistake there. But with that said, we did learn something in that whole mess up there. Now, about 20 cubic feet of space back here, 60-40 split for the rear fold seats, all right? You have the accessories kit, which we will see on the sticker breakdown, so you will see the cargo mat and that accessories setup. You do have the cargo net as well, and the Ghibli umbrella. It actually says Ghibli right there as well, all right? So that does come with the whole package, 12-volt plug-in right there. And then once we go underneath here, you also notice spare tire, all right, front plate, just in case you want to mount a front plate to the car, but in Florida we don't need to, so we give you the option. Tow hook, you have your tire inflate kit, your jack, everything down there as well, and then your battery right underneath. Same as you guys are used to, but again, wanted to go over it for anybody who's new here. All right, so inside of this 2021 Maserati Ghibli S with the GT Sport package, you do have a very simple, very subtle spec. Nero on Nero. Now you do have some contrasted white stitching that you'll see throughout. I'll show you in just a moment here. Now we'll get to the door. You know, if you want to open up the door wherever you want, you can. All right, if I want to open it up there, I can. If I want to open it up here, I can. You know, that's all thanks to the hinge-free design, to where you can open and close this thing wherever you want. It's a nice feature. Now you also have dual pane glass windows for sound deadening as well. And as you notice, pillar-free design, so no pillar there. All right, just the glass. Looks very good. It's standard Maserati. Now you do have the leather upper, all right, on the door. You have the leather center as well, but on the upper you have the white contrasted stitching, all right, as compared to the Nero stitching in the center here, with the gloss black piano wood and aluminum trim going around the seat memory. And you have your window controls there with that contrasted stitching coming back, all right, and then the Maserati side sill here as well. And then new for 2021, you have the aluminum buttons there that also have the black finish in the inside. So it's just a little something to keep everything a little bit more premium. On the side, you do have your lighting controls, everything here for your lighting and your speedo there. And then your leather wrap steering wheel, perforated leather on the side, all right, driver assistance controls here, which means that has that driver assistance package as we talked, and your buttons here for hands-free, and your menu controls for your TFT screen here, all right, new graphics and TFT layout with new TFT materials for the speedo and everything here for 2021, all right, so this is a new setup. If you guys haven't seen it already, I go deep in depth into it, but you know, you can go through all these options here as far as your menu, start, stop, your trip, your driver assistance, and you can keep going. This is your tires, I mean, everything. If I were to press in on this instead of scrolling up and down, it'll take you to sub-menus as well, all right? So you've seen all that, all right? Telescoping steering wheel, all right, comes forward, goes backwards, up and down, all electronic, all right? Rubber pedals there, but you can get the aluminum pedals, but this is the GT Sport package, so it will give you the nice sport steering wheel with the aluminum finish and the leather surrounds and everything, but it does not give you the paddle shifters or the aluminum pedals. You got to get the Grand Sport to get that, or option it out separately. Now, coming along the dash here, you'll see that leather upper all throughout, and that contrasted stitching again showing up all throughout on white. And you also have the Nero stitching above the clock there, all right? So it's just like the door. You'll have some Nero stitching, you'll have some white contrasted stitching as well, and leather all the way through, all right? So soft touch leather all the way, in a glove box and everything there as well. And this big 10.1 inch MIA system, Maserati Intelligent Assistant. Yes, we've talked about this plenty of times. I may do like a top 10 features of this whole infotainment system just to refresh you guys' memory or maybe show you guys some stuff that you may not know about this new infotainment system for 2021. But regardless, this thing is pretty dope. Now, since this has a driver assistance package, I didn't even think about this. Probably should just go to the surround view camera here. All right, show you the 360 view. Since my door is open, I'll close that. Now you'll be able to see fully around the vehicle. You'll be able to see the full back view as well. And then just a few full back view, just a full front, and 360 with the front. Parking sensors, the cameras, just everything as far as the resolution. You shouldn't have any problems using this system and parking or pulling out in your Maserati. Now, with that said, dual zone climate control with the HVAC. Underneath, hidden under here, is your wireless charging. All right, so set that here, push it in. All right, there we go. Push it in, and you got wireless charging. Your USB-C and your USB-A right underneath there as well for plugging and charging, or you have wireless CarPlay, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, or you can plug it in. Either way, you got CarPlay, Apple, Android Auto. Now, with that said, you do have the cup holders there hidden away as well with the cigarette lighter. You do have the hazard control there, the traction off button, hold that down for about 3 seconds, the start stop button, all right, your ICE mode, which is increased efficiency. If you're using cruise control or on the highway, that is definitely gonna save you some fuel. Then you have your sport mode, which we love and we've been in. I'll take it out and it gets a little quieter, but with sport mode, I mean, I always gotta do this. Let's just roll down the window. Why not, right? And do this. One more time for the people in the back. Yes, sport mode, that's what that's for. Those open valves, that Maserati sound, love it. Now, your electric parking brake there, your controls for your infotainment system here, just in case you don't want to use the touchscreen and fingerprint that up, because you will fingerprint that up. And then Maserati Key 5 here, you guys have seen this. I don't show it too much anymore because it's the same thing since 2014. So, extra storage there in case you need that. Armrest here, all right, cup holders down there and lighter down there with the toggle switch for letting air in and cooling in, so you can kind of use that as a cooler. And then I didn't focus on the seats, standard seats here, all right, but you do have the contrasted stitching around the headrest, and then you have it all the way down the sides and in the center, and you have the naturally drilled leather seats, which means these are heated and cooled seats. All right, so that's an extra option, and that's the second largest option on this car. So you're gonna wanna pay attention to that when we go over it in the sticker. Now you do have what is, I feel like it's a Sabia. It's not a Sabia headliner, but it almost looks like it. But it's a grayish, kind of creamish color headliner. And then standard with all Ghiblis, you do have your sunroof, all right, standard sunroof, but no panoramic roof for this model. Other than that, pretty standard stuff that you guys are used to for these cars, but wanted to show off the specific spec. Now coming into the back, it's pretty standard, pretty chill. You still have the same setup on the door, all right, with the Grigio stitching up top, the extended leather up top, all right, the gloss black wood trim with the aluminum trim, and the same kind of Grigio stitching going throughout that Nero setup as well, with the Nero stitching right there in the center. So what you're used to, same in the back as up front, little net on the seat rest there, all right, and the same naturally drilled leather seats with the Grigio stitching, all right, the embossed the embossed headrest there, and then in the center feed, in the armrest, you do have some cup holders here, all right, and you have a little extra storage there as well, but no charging back here. That's an additional option that has not been added to this specific car. So not even in the center here do you have charging. That is a blank, but normally they wouldn't put charging there anyway. That's for your heated seats and your rear sunshade if you were to have those options right underneath there. Your charging would go in your armrest there, but they do not have that option here. So you just have to deal with that. And then the gray Alcantara headliner, again, as we spoke about right up top. It all looks so good put together. Very comfortable, good place to be. I just wish it was a little bit more practical. And while we're back here, I figured we just check out the turn signals, the full LED lights, the fog lights, everything all illuminated for your pleasure, so you can see how everything looks. To some people, these things are important, so I always like to show them off on the cars, just so you can see the full illumination of the lights. Once we come around to the side here, you'll also see that amber turn signal right there in the side view mirror. And then we'll come down a little bit more and you'll see those bi-xenon headlamps. Again, these are the same headlamps from 2014 style, all right? Now you can get the full matrix LED lights, but on the GT Sport package, that is not the thing, all right? So with that said, they look good. We'll step back so you guys can see them in their full entirety. To start off, for this 2021 Ghibli S rear-wheel drive, you're looking at $79,740, all right? Now you do have fuel economy of 20 combined, 17 city, 25 highway, premium fuel for this car. And after all the options are said and done, you're looking at a total price of $91,444. That's after an $11.95 destination charge with $300 preparation and delivery. So with that said, what do you guys think so far? Right off the bat, just knowing the price. All right, what you've seen so far, is it worth it? Now we'll go over the specific options and see what you guys think. I told you that GT Sport package is expensive. $2,990, you might as well say $3,000 for that. GT Sport package will be the Grand Sport front fascia, the 20-inch dark Paseo wheels, the painted black caliper, and the gloss piano black wood trim. So that black wood trim in here as well will go with it. Now the driver assistance package, $1,700, well worth it for me if you ask. Adaptive cruise control, forward collision warning, lane departure warning, advanced BAS, and surround view camera, all right? Things that I feel like if you had before, you really can't live without. Then you have your gloss blue calipers, $500, your Mica paint, $1,200, your hands-free power trunk, $600, and your second largest option, the natural drill leather, comes in very close behind this $2,990 at $2,800 for these natural drill leather seats. Now you do also get forward collision warning, traffic sign recognition, all season and 20-inch tires. You also get the active driving assist, pedestrian recognition, and the ventilated front seats. And then your accessories, as I mentioned before, in the back trunk, you'll get the first aid roadside kit, the GT luggage compartment mat, the GT luggage compartment net, and the umbrella with the GT sunshade as well. All right, so that's everything there as far as your options goes. Now, you have a lot of things standard, all right, and I'll kind of go over a few of those. Biggest ones that you'll notice is that 10.1-inch touchscreen. All right, you also have soft closed doors as standard. You also have things like wireless charging, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well standard. All right, also that laminated glass is standard, keyless entry standard, all this good stuff. And I'm just gonna go very slowly. Well, hopefully you guys can pause it where you need it to see everything that comes with this Ghibli, and then I'll go over it again very slowly. Again, I like to let you see all the options, so when you're speccing out your Ghibli, or where you go to a dealership, you know exactly what you're looking for when you come on a lot, because you know exactly what's offered on specific models. So let me know what you guys are thinking about this one. So you guys let me know $10,000 or $10,200 worth of options for this 2021 Maserati Ghibli S with the GT Sport package. Is it worth it? I mean, that's the biggest option that you have here, and you know it's definitely a big chunk of change, but to make this complete package, from what you saw, is the $10,000 worth of options, you know, worth it for you guys? Would you pay this amount for this specific spec? I want to know down in the comments below what you guys think. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video, as always, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you click the notification bell so you won't miss one video. Also, make sure if you guys want to help support the channel, you always check the links down below. I have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, my Cash App, and my Venmo, just in case anybody wants to help support the channel. I appreciate the love and support as always. Now, if you guys want to also help support, you can check out the merch. You know, I got tank tops, I got stickers, coffee mugs, everything Ron's Ride, so make sure you check that out as well. And my TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, see everything Ron's Rides there. There's Ferrari, Maserati, and Alfa Romeo that doesn't always make it here to the channel. Now, with that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we'll talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rides video. Peace.